Hey beauties, good evening to you. So beautiful people. I was listening to the mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew. I don't remember his name right now. And he was speaking, and I'm quite a little bit taken aback. I'm literally flabbergasted because it basically highlighted the fact that the building inspectors, in terms of, I think he said the organization has only about 6 of them. So when they're going out, they go singularly. So you'll have one building inspector going to these different apartment buildings and complexes and so forth, inspecting the buildings. I was that in and of itself actually just sounds like a breach, because I'm here thinking that you have to at least have 2 people. It's almost like accounting. You have to have at least one to ensure accountability, to ensure not just accountability, to ensure that policies are being followed, the right methodology is being employed, everything that is just correct. You can miss when you're on your own. 2, that the whole thing is not biased, and that is not like, for example, a friend or a company paying you off to do such and such a job, because he was mentioning about the particular place there on Charlemont. I know it, because I'll pass there a few times, that it has been breached under the Building Code Act or whatever it is. That particular apartment there, I'm very, very shocked to say the least. He was very vociferous. He said that, they have written to the government to make changes. I don't remember if he said changes were made. So in other words, when they go out, it should be at least 2 inspectors in each locale or so on. These things need not necessarily a plethora of people, but it needs sufficient number of people so that you get rid of all biases. No one is being paid off. The work is done properly. The policies are being followed. The rules and the regulations are being adhered to. And people are held liable if, somebody should be culpable on some sort of infraction or some sort of misconduct. And because what keeps happening, or it has been happening invariably, you hear that this particular complex has been breached, that one, this one, and whatnot, and only 1 inspector. I was very, very much surprised by that. I hope that is fixed. They said they're employing people. Well, they talk about employing or retaining bright minds, although this was in light of the whole 100%, 200%, 300% increase. But even in this, because I'm here wondering if people are not properly being paid when they go out, to the job interviews. Maybe they're not being properly paid. I'm assuming that a job like this, you're paid solidly. It's almost like how you'd have surveyors of lands and so on. It's an offshoot, a similar sort. It's a kind of a cousin to it. So I'm thinking that you should be properly remunerated on such. I'm surprised that it's only such a small number of people currently in the position. Well, there are bright minds out there seeking employment who I'm sure can fit the building and planning. Quite a number of people, brilliant people I know who fit the bill. But I'm hoping that is resolved, because it's a serious issue. Because he alluded to the fact that it was a husband and wife who had built that particular complex. So I assumed oh boy, I have to really laugh when you think of a lot of things that happen in our country now. I have to really and truly laugh, but it is what it is, my beautiful people. Let us see, because the mayor was quite vociferous. So let us see if that will be resolved, so that you don't have these things replicating itself, and then suddenly hear that this complex, this building, this avenue, this thing is under breach, and nothing can be done, or people probably can't live there, stay there, they get notice, and the whole package. So let us hope it's not just all talk, as vociferous and strong talking doesn't move me. We are living in a day where we just need to say action. Man can tell a woman I love you all day long, but if he's beating and abusing in different ways, it's not love. Guys, follow me on TikTok Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this message, please.